Final opportunity for the Loyola Marymount Lions. They trail Gonzaga 16-2. Jack Mactoff remains in the ball game here. Stephen Lund is going to take over at catcher. And here in the ninth inning, last chance for LMU. Dylan Dennis, Ben Grunberg, Cole Roberts are scheduled. Mactoff's going to stay in the ball game, play left field.
Yeah, all three pinch hitters stayed into the game for Gonzaga. You've got Johnstone now in right field for Sterling, Mactoff in left for Johnson, and Lund for Sampiri.
Dylan Davis, 1 for 3. He's got 3 hits in the tournament. Daniel Naughton continuing here in relief of Owen Wild, who went 7 2/3 brilliant innings. Leaving Gabriel Hughes ready to go tomorrow in a semifinal game. Meantime, Loyola Marymount will be playing for their tournament lives, and they're going to do it at noon tomorrow. Hoping that there's no further interruptions with power outages across Stockton. And that's a shin burger right there. My goodness. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's one way to learn how to wear a shin guard.
Yes. And that, I mean, how terrible that feels at the end of a ball game. You're already, it's like final indignation right there, man. You're already hurting from down 16-2.
Yeah, insult to injury right there.
Ooh.
And now you're going to have the trainer come out, take a look at him. He's still walking around pretty gingerly.
Back in the old days, they used to bring out that cold spray. You might be too young to remember that.
Is it like the soccer special spray?
Yeah, just freeze up the area. It looked even bad at home as a kid watching it on television. Trainer comes out, head coach comes out. Dennis in the 7th inning extended his hitting streak to 12 in a row. We've had 2 rather sizable streaks by Gonzaga and LMU players extended here. Dennis is to 12 in a row, and then on the flip side, 11-game hitting streak is now 12 for Dylan Johnson.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to bring out another bat, possibly, if he can't go back out there, or if they're going to wrap him up really quick. I can't see inside the dugout.
You got to think ahead to tomorrow, too. I mean, he's one of those guys that got some pop at the bottom of the lineup. He's really been the one guy hitting, to be quite honest with you, in this game, and carried over from last night. Last night they had 15 hits. The thing is, today they hadn't punched out as much as they did last night, but they certainly don't have as many hits. Only 8 hits today.
Looks like Trey Becker is going to come out, and he's going to inherit that 2-2 count by Dennis.
Boy, that's tough. So Becker grabs a bat.
I mean, you're already dealing with so many injuries for LMU. You don't need to have another one.
Kid's a freshman right here from Solana Beach, California, Canyon Crest Academy. And he fouls one off. And his dugout's pretty happy about that.
That's one of the toughest positions to be put in.
Yep.
You've been sitting on the bench this entire game. Now you have to come in and you're inheriting a 2-2 count.
Yep. Might have won the at-bat there regardless of what happens. So Dennis was leading off the inning, then fouled one off his leg, giving way to Becker with 2 strikes, and the fastball swing and a miss. Now, I'm no official scorer, but I think that's Dennis being punched out right there, right? That's
a great question. I'm not entirely sure about that one.
Yeah, I think that goes down as a strikeout for Dennis. So 1 out, base is empty. Here's Grunberg looking for his first hit, not only the game, but of the series out of the number 8 spot. And he hits it to right and deep. John Stone has it right in front of the track. And again, Grunberg, we talked about it. He's going to break through here tomorrow in the noon game, you would think, because he's hit the ball hard the last 3 times up. He's 0 for 9, and here's the last chance for LMU here on this Thursday afternoon. Cole Roberts, 2 for 3, hit into a 6-4-3 twin killing to end what looked to be a promising 7th for LMU. A couple of big innings in this game broke it open. The second inning with the crooked number, the 3 for Gonzaga, added to the 1 run they got in the first inning. And then that 8-run bottom half of the 7th, in which they sent 11 men to the plate, scored 8 runs on 7 hits, 6 extra base hits, and 2 home runs.
Back-to-back home runs at that.
High bouncing ball to third. This might be it. Waiting on it is the third baseman. The throw over, and that is it. As McGee guns down Roberts, and the number 1 seed Gonzaga moves on to tomorrow's semifinal game as they just hammer LMU here. What is the Lions' second game of this tournament? 16-2 is the final score. 5 home run afternoon for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. And we'll show you the bracket here.